What is up guys, JD here, and today I'll be doing a less nerdy and stat-based video with Pokemon Yearbook Superlatives. If you don't know what superlatives are, they're basically the thing where the school votes on one of your big characteristics. Yes, it's that thing the main character in Diary of a Wimpy Kid really wants to get. Today I'll go for 24 superlatives to pair with a certain Pokemon. They will be the best dressed, best smile, best romance, biggest flirt, most creative, biggest celebrity, most likely to run for president, most caring, most athletic, most aggressive, most likely to become a celebrity, best entertainer, biggest life of the party, most gullible, best hair, best laugh, most likely to succeed, most likely to change, most likely to win Jeopardy, best quotes, most affectionate, most likely to trip at graduation, biggest class clown, and biggest Rizzler. Let's go back and look at our Pokemon superlatives. First up, the best dressed Pokemon, which was super difficult to figure out because not many of them, wear clothes. But the Pokemon I think best dressed is Gardevoir. Has a nice flowy dress, and her mega shiny is a black funeral dress, which is so cool. I love it when shinies have special details or references. But guys, please do not take the mention of Gardevoir differently than I put it. I just think Gardevoir is well dressed. Secondly, it is the best smile category. Keep in mind that this is not the biggest, because if it was, Gen 1 Sprite Golbat would win. There are lots of great Pokemon, but I think the Pokemon with the best smile is Ludicolo. It might still be massive, but it's so happy and jolly. Also, if I didn't give someone in the low tide line a spot, the whole Pokemon community would hunt me down. Thirdly, we have the best romance. Anyone other than Sock and Throw is a crime. I get that they're supposed to be the Gen 5 reboot version of Hitmons, but they feel more related and to each other and connected than Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. I personally love Sock and Throw, so I'm happy to see them get a spot in this video. Fourthly, the biggest flirt. Now this might seem odd, but I think Vigoroth flirts the most. He might not be good at it, but I think he's that one guy that consistently tries, and every girl thinks he's disgusting. Well, he thinks he's the biggest and coolest Rizzler. Fifthly is the most creative Pokemon, and I think this is fairly obvious. It's either Azelf or Smeargle. Azelf created willpower and thus creativity, whereas Smeargle is a painter. Wait. Now that I think about it, Smeargle can only copy moves using its only real move, Sketch. So I guess the most creative Pokemon goes to Azelf. Sixthly, the biggest celebrity is Pikachu. What more do I need to say? Pikachu is the mascot, has a lead role in the anime. Even when Ash left, Pikachu still has a big role in the anime. He has 2 games, and just take a quick look at Japan. Pikachu is obviously the biggest celebrity. Seventhly is the Pokemon that's most likely to run for president. I feel like the Pokemon that's most likely to run for president is Electabuzz. Get it? Because elect? All jokes aside, I feel like the Electabuzz and Magmar lines would run for president just to beat the other one. It's not like a bromance, it's a rivalry. Not a hop or how rivalry, a blue or silver rivalry. Eighthly, the most caring has to go to both Chansey and Blissey, but they're both on here for the same reason. In the anime, they're always helping heal any Pokemon in need, and both of their dex entries talk about how they give their eggs to help anyone in need so they can heal them. Seems pretty caring to me. Ninthly, I feel like the most athletic Pokemon is Hawlucha. It has both components of athleticism and speed and strength. It has a 118 speed stat and the fighting type, so of course it's pretty strong. I mean, its design also alludes to strength. I really like Hawlucha too, so I think it deserves the title of most athletic Pokemon. 10thly, we have the most aggressive, and I think the title should go to Shiftry. At first glance, he might not seem that aggressive or evil, but its Violet Pokedex entry literally says that it was a bird, but it was punished due to being too evil, which is why it doesn't have wings nowadays. We don't know a lot about the ancient Shiftry, but what we do makes Shiftry extremely aggressive. 8thly, we have most likely to become a celebrity. it's different from the biggest celebrity. Biggest celebrity is now, most likely to become a celebrity is in the future. I think with the new anime Horizons coming out recently, Sprigatito will get a lot more love in the future as the anime ages. The kids whose first anime is Horizons will love Sprigatito in the future, making it most likely to become a celebrity. 12thly is the biggest entertainer, and I think this goes to any VGC threads, just because it's fun to watch. Also, I love watching VGC nerds rant about them. So that's why Incineroar, Urshifu, Ogerpon, and Gen 6 or 7 Xerneas are all the most entertaining Pokemon. 13thly, the biggest life of the party is Gengar. Might sound a bit weird, but hear me out. In the Journeys anime, a whole episode is just Gengar pranking everybody in the lab mansion thing. I feel like that's something a life of the party would do. 14thly, the most gullible Pokemon is Magikarp. It's honestly useful in battle and has a stupid face, meaning it probably has a lonely single brain cell. Magikarp is easily the most gullible Pokemon. 15thly, Ampharos has the best hair out of any Pokemon. Its whole thing is hair. It has such long, luscious white locks. Mega Ampharos definitely has the best hair of any Pokemon. 16thly, the Pokemon with the best laugh has to be either Loudred or Exclave. They would have the biggest and best laugh. If they would have the worst laugh, no matter what it is, it's the loudest, and not many Pokemon really laugh, so they get the spot. 17thly, Luxray and Staraptor are the most likely to succeed. Anyone who's played through Sinnoh at least once knows how great Luxray and Staraptor are. In a playthrough, these two are definitely the most likely to succeed. 18thly, the Pokemon most likely to change. I have a couple things I want to say before I reveal the Pokemon. First, these are based off of my predictions of a buff. And secondly, if you want to see more Pokemon that have changed, check out my video on 5 buffed Pokemon. I'll link it in the card above. I think that in Legends ZA, Game Freak will make multiple new Megas, but I think Mega Talonflame will be introduced and rebuffed. If you didn't know, back in Gen 6, Talonflame's ability, Gale Wings, made all flying type moves priority moves. It was nerfed to only work when Talonflame was at full health. I think we'll get a Mega Talonflame that either makes a new form of Gale Wings, brings back the old form of Gale Wings, or puts most of its new 100 stat points into speed, making it a fast sweeper once again. 19thly, the Pokemon most likely to win Jeopardy is Alakazam. Its Dex entries literally say that it has 5,000 IQ, which is wild. On Jeopardy, I'd say you need to be pretty smart, and I think 5,000 IQ is insanely smart. Therefore, Alakazam is the most likely to win Jeopardy. 20thly, I think the Elemental Monkeys would have the best quotes. Seriously, this is the best I could come up with. I scrolled through almost the entire Pokedex, and they seem like they would have the best quotes. They look laid back enough that they would have good jokes, but not so laid back that they would tell us to get in their van for free candy. This wouldn't be an Iowa Coconut video without an Eevee mention, so our 21st superlative is Eevee. As the most affectionate Pokemon. Eevee is so fluffy, it has no elemental downsides unlike Crapichu, so it can't hurt you while you're snuggling. Also, it would be the same as cuddling an extremely fluffy and soft cat or dog. And I'm not starting this debate, even though Eevee is both, but more of a fox. Our 22nd superlative goes to Psyduck. With the Pokemon most likely to trip at graduation, it's not even Psyduck's fault. It has too much psychic energy to contain, which is why it's clumsy as it is. Our class clown and 23rd superlative is Meowth, more specifically Anime Meowth. Meowth is such a comedic relief and carries the entertainment factor of Anime Team Rocket. Too bad he's gone now. Finally, the title of Biggest Rizzler goes to Sceptile. Look at that cool Rizzy smile. And a grass dragon type when it mega evolves is super strong. Just with the ladies like. You can't tell me he isn't pulling girls left and right. Thank you guys for watching, and check out more of my content here. One quick thing before I go, I will not be streaming anywhere any longer at least for a pretty long time. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.